Today, to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Blair Witch Project, we will be reviewing two beers that were brewed for Horror Hound Weekend by Third Eye Brewing Company. Let's check out these beers. What is going on, everybody? Josh here, Half-Assed Beer Review, double feature, two beers, both brewed in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the Blair Witch Project, both brewed for Horror Hound Weekend, both brewed by one of my favorite breweries and brewmasters, Kelly, at Third Eye Brewing Company, located in Hamilton and Sharonville, Ohio. Check out both places for awesome environment, awesome service, and quality, top quality product in beer and food. It's not going to let you down. The first one we will be reviewing is their chocolate fudge and vanilla blonde ale, and the second one will be their graham cracker and marshmallow blonde ale. I'm saving the marshmallow one for second. Although I love all the flavors that they're talking about, I want the marshmallow one second because I think that's the one I'm going to like a little bit more. So let's get into this first beer. Now, the can art on these is pretty simple, but pretty awesome. Third Eye never really does anything super fancy. You got Third Eye in there, and then you have handprints. Now, the chocolate fudge and vanilla one is a little bit darker, chocolatey. And the graham cracker and marshmallow one is just lighter, like graham cracker would be, but there's like handprints on it. Spooky. Now, when those movies first came out, The Blair Witch Project, it scared the living crap out of me. And in fact, I think it set in me a lifelong love of point of view, like lost found footage type movies, because anyone you come Paranormal Activity, there's one called Conspiracy, which is about whatever that thing that Alex Jones snuck into in California, but something similar to that. It's all found footage, like body cam stuff, and I love it. Not that kind of body cam stuff, because I don't like seeing that. Shout out to Drast and the Dungeon Master for finding me this beer, or getting me this beer. You can check him out Monday nights on Twitch at 7 o'clock for the best Dungeons and Dragons around. Not only is he an amazing dungeon master, but he finds good beer, he finds good breweries, and he finds good food for when we hang out. You can't ask much more than that. So let's crack it open. Oh, that was a killer crack. That was a instant home run off the bat as soon as you hear that sound. We're going to pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, see what it's got going on. And I gotta tell you, this pour is actually super dark compared to a blonde. It's got to be that chocolate that's in here. It's got a nice off-white head. It's going towards like tan, between white and tan, kind of like a dirty head on it. Goofy. Oh yeah, and all I can smell is that rich like fudge chocolate on this one. It kind of takes over the whole smell of this beer. It's just like rich, fudgy chocolate. Kind of, you know when you get like a sundae, and that's what you smell as soon as they put that topping on, or if you've ever made your own sundae with hot fudge, there's like a hot fudge station. Whew, that's what this smells like. I'm pretty into it. Let's try this beer. As always on Half-Assed Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Really great mouthfeel. Not super light, but on the lighter side. Your taste buds are just dominated by a battle between chocolate fudge and vanilla. It's going back and forth, and you don't really notice a lot of beer flavor to it, like a maltiness, until the end of the drink. Like on the swallow, some of that maltiness is setting in, but it's also competing with like a waft of that chocolate fudge and vanilla. Very easy drinking, 5.3%. Doesn't really come into play when you're worried about it being too boozy. Big drinks are really nice, small drinks are really nice. Nothing stopping you from gulping this thing down. A very enjoyable beer from Third Eye Brewing Company. If I still rated beer on this channel, out of 5 for the Untapped scale, I'm giving this one like a 4.25, okay? 4.25. Solid, awesome, very easy drinking. Not a lot of beer to it until you're kind of swallowing it, but it's killer. Kelly does some of the best work ever when it comes to beer. I know when we talked about the Reese's Pieces beer that they did for the last Horror Hound, he goes, that's not much beer in that can. And I think it's kind of similar to this, but just a little bit more maltiness in there after the drink is kind of down your throat. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to go get the other one, and we're going to talk about that one. Moving on to the graham cracker and marshmallow. Hey, I love marshmallow. I love marshmallow in my beer. I love graham crackers in my beer. I love graham cracker pie crusts. So we're going to give this one a pour. A little bit lighter on the pour. Just a little bit, actually. When you look at it in the glass, it's still got kind of like that, like darker. For it being a blonde, it's got a very amber look to it. The head is a dirty white on the tan side. Ooh, okay. I'm getting like that sugary sweetness kind of scent from the marshmallow. I love that. A little bit of graham cracker, like your maltiness is like a little bit of graham cracker there. That's pretty nice. I'm really excited about this one. I love Blair Witch, love Third Eye, love beer. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Now this one, I'm getting more beer. It's that more blonde ale. It's just a slight, like, it's a nice smooth maltiness on this one. Getting a little bit of graham cracker, a little bit of sweetness from the marshmallow. I definitely like the first one better than I like this one. Maybe it's just because all those adjunct flavors are really hitting you in the tongue on the last one, and maybe they're not here on this one. So I was expecting the same style. They're both blonde ales. I was expecting it to be like really adjunct forward. But this one is more like beer forward, just like little hints of graham cracker and marshmallow. But still, actually, this is really good. Very smooth, easy drinking. Got a really nice, light-bodied mouthfeel to it. It just goes down real easy. It goes down a lot easier than the last one. If I still rated beer on this channel, I'm rating this one out of 5. We're going 3.6. This one's good. Not as good as the last one, but still solid. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed both of them. Shout out again to Drastin the Dungeon Master for getting me them. Shout out to Third Eye for even making them, because they do such good beer. And Kelly, the brewmaster over there, it's just solid stuff all the time. They've been way too good to me every time we've been down there. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass a Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out 2 new beers with me. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a good time. Before you go, please check out my friends Banter and Babble every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock on Twitch for the best pop culture wrap-up, and my friend Drastin the Dungeon Master every Monday night, 7 o'clock on Twitch for the best Dungeons and Dragons around. You won't be disappointed. The links are down there. And always remember to please keep your fridges full and have a great night.